Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I appreciate all y'all that watches the channel, man. I appreciate all y'all that subscribe. And it's your boy DZ, man. Alright. It's a lot of people, right, that feel that Diddy's guilty of everything. That everything the prosecution's saying Diddy's guilty of, right? But we got to understand, right? The prosecution is going to make the case look secure for them. They're going to present and they're going to manipulate certain things and evidence so that it benefits them. In this situation, it was said that they manipulated the video of him beating Cassie, right? Even though we seen the video, it was crazy and he was wrong for that. Why did the prosecution manipulate the video to display it to the public? This is what we have to pay attention to. We already see that he did what he did. We already viewing him as bad for doing what he did. But why does the prosecution need to manipulate the video to show it to the public? This is what they continue to do with evidence. They manipulate it before they show it to a jury. So now you confuse the jury. You only present to the jury what you want to present to them, not the total package. Everything should be submitted with the evidence. It should be illegal for them to cut certain things out just to present a certain point when there could be more valid things to the situation. This is the games that the prosecutors play. They can know something can make a situation look a little different and they'll cut it completely out just to make sure that their side of the story has the strength and looks strong. And I really think that's unfair that they continue to do that, because they already have the advantage, because it's the state or the federal, it's prosecution. Y'all are on the side of the referee. So why do they continue to do these things and get away with it? Because it's unfair system, man. They take advantage of their position. And we keep only focusing on what they tell us to focus on. Whatever they present to us about Diddy is the only thing we focus on. We not focus on these people are trying their hardest to make sure that they install in the world's head what type of person he is, so that he doesn't get bail, so that he doesn't get out. It's a bigger reason to that. It's people that been worse than Diddy that they're not even covering so much coverage about him for a certain reason. It's a reason that they trying to get Diddy out of there, because he pissed off the wrong people that are in position with power. So they're going to do everything to make sure that you see him in a bad light to the fullest extent. And it's not fair how the prosecution can manipulate the evidence to present it to the people. Present the evidence as you get it, not manipulating it to convince the people to believe what you want and how the story went. These are the games that the prosecution do and play with people. And if you're not in a position of where somebody of power can be able to display this stuff, you won't understand. But in Diddy's situation, he got so many people after him and so many people that hate him and want to get him out of there. It's overweighing anything that he's trying to validate and say why they went in this sale and why they're trying to put this out a certain way is holding no weight because he got so many people that want to take him out the game. But it's not fair for the prosecution to be able to play the game that way. That's what we as the people need to understand. No matter if you feel he's guilty or not, it's not fair for the prosecution to be able to manipulate the evidence and then put it to the people. And then when you find out that they manipulated the evidence, it's just no consequence for them. They just, okay, well, we'll send it another way. But they be able to do these things, and a lot of times they get convictions behind this, manipulating the evidence. And if it's not publicized like this, you won't even know. You don't even know that people are experiencing this every single day. It's like these people have the advantage to get the conviction. Why manipulate the evidence? You understand what I'm saying? The games, man. We got to pay attention to that, man. It's bigger than certain situations. You understand that these things is going on across the world, man. The industry has been lying to us for years. So these things is going on across the whole entire world. And the prosecutors continue to do this to present a case against somebody. We can manipulate and make people believe what we want them to believe. And that's all they do every single time. And I'm not saying Diddy's not guilty of some of the things that he's been charged with, but we do see that it's so many people coming out the blue. Hey, what's happening? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We almost at 3K. It's so many people coming out the blue saying that he did this to him and he did that to him. And it's like the agenda is to destroy him. And they've done that. They reached the goal, but now the agenda is to make sure that he doesn't get out. He got a bail hearing today. Diddy going for a bail hearing today, and I really doubt that the judge gives him bail. We can try to say that the judge is going to take weight to the prosecution using their tactics to run in his cell and play those type of games that they can play against him. You said they did say he old kids. Man, listen, they say a lot of things about people that's untrue. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how life goes, man. When you in the public eye and they want to destroy you, they use people that know you against you. And I don't really think he was oiling kids, man. I don't think that. Maybe some of the women that he influenced to do certain things, he might have manipulated them in certain situations. But I don't never believe anything these outlets, news outlets, just say to people. I don't just believe it, because I understand that it's a game and they play this game to win. And when the power structure come in and they done with you and they done using you as a puppet, they're going to annihilate you every single time. And that's just how I see it. When the power structure is done with you, you're done. You have a sole mission to deliver the message as they tell you to deliver it. And once you go against it, they gonna show you why you should never go against them. And this is what they doing to Diddy. I'm saying it can happen to anybody of color at that level, man. And they know how to turn the people against you. They know how to turn the people against you, man. They have mapped it out how to swoop in, turn the people against you, take over your business, run you out of the game, It's been mapped out, man. And in this situation here, it was a mission to destroy, bro. And I really don't feel no sympathy for him or nothing, because I don't feel no sympathy for nobody. Your situation is your situation. Don't nobody feel sympathy for me when I'm going through stuff, so I don't feel no sympathy for him, but I'm just saying this is how the system goes. How the system will manipulate different things to make you look at things a certain way. And they understand that. Majority of the world doesn't understand that. Majority of the world only is going to pay attention to what they present to you. I don't like nobody. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't like nobody. That's just me. I don't like nobody. I don't trust nobody, and I don't like nobody. You feel what I'm saying? That's just me personally. So when I be talking about things as in how I feel from my point of view, how I look at things. But me liking people, I don't like nobody. I don't trust nobody, and I don't like nobody. So it is what it is. That's just my opinion. So when I start talking about things, it's how I view it, how I see it. And from a legal standpoint, how I feel, they play a lot of games. This is my opinion. And they continue to do this because we're easily influenced. You understand what I'm saying? They can put something in front of us, make it look a certain way, and we go with the narrative. That's the type of people we are. So, yeah, I'm just speaking how I think about the prosecution, how they play games and to manipulate the paperwork to make you look at it a certain way. It's their game. But I don't like nobody. You know what I'm saying? And being honest, I don't care what goes on. That's, you know, that's them. I'm just speaking at it from my point of view. You know, we get confused, right, by these puppets that they put in front of us, right? And we start thinking that we're supposed to look up to them because they got some money. That money don't make you no money that they got. What's going on in their life don't help you. And people that get in position, it's going to be a lot of people that praise them. They get praised because they're in that position. And then you already know when the downside coming, people turn on them. Now everybody want to bite their back out. But before this happens, everybody bigs these people up. They love them. They support them. They go to their shows. They buy their tickets. They do whatever to support these people, right? Until this happens. Because I remember one time, this was like, it might have been about like 20-something years ago. I went to a powerhouse and Diddy was there performing. The girl next to me, she said, when Diddy come out, I'ma scream so loud. And when Diddy came out, she blew my eardrum out. I'm sure she's probably one of the girls right now, if she's still alive, saying how she doesn't like Diddy. This is how the game go. 1 minute people will like you, the next minute people will hate you. That's why it's important to keep everybody at a distance. Don't allow anybody past that threshold of totally invading your personal space. Bringing people around you, involved with your life, they are going to be the same people to destroy you. You know, when men are just chasing these women all around and they're having fun with the women and doing what they want to do, right? When they get mad, they're going to go against them. They're going to talk bad about them. This is just how it happens. It's the game. And we be naive and look at things how they shouldn't be looked at until they pop up in front of us. Like, they convince us that anybody in position doesn't have sexual thoughts, they've never lied, they've never broken the law. This is the things that we're convinced of when we look at people in position. We look at them as they've never lied, they don't think about sex anymore, and they've never done anything wrong. That's anybody in position. That is how you're supposed to look at them. They're supposed to be viewed as basically a robot. You understand what I'm saying? And it's crazy that we still have this image in our head that the people of position never done nothing wrong. They've never liked sex. They've never had sexual fantasies. It's like, why do we think because somebody becomes a mayor, a doctor, a lawyer, that they don't think about sex anymore, that they don't have sexual desires, that they never lie, that they've never cheated? So when they do something, as of, everybody's looking at them as they're the worst kind of person in the world. These people have done everything you've done. They've been young, they've grown, so we've been manipulated to think that as you get in power, you don't do these things. We've been manipulated to look at sex as a bad thing when everybody does it. But we don't pay attention to this. This is the craziest thing of life. You're supposed to look at sex as a bad thing when everybody does it. Everybody. It's a crazy game. He said, I hope you achieve your goals and be the boss and not the slave, and your soul and body be proud of yourself and your future. Oh yeah, most definitely. Life is hard for everyone. Don't look for fleeting happiness. Things always have positive results. Get rich and help others. Be just established, just be successful. Hey, I thank you for your words of encouragement. I really appreciate that. I've been a boss, my whole life, and I appreciate the words of encouragement. I've owned a dump truck company. I've had a car dealership. I bought houses and sold them. I have a contracting company. So I've always been a boss, and I really appreciate that. And trust me, by 2026, I already know my channel going to be lit. It just don't nobody know me right now. Once they get to know me, I know I'm going to be lit. I know it for a fact. Because anything I touch, I turn it up. But I know you got to put in work for this here to get there. And I'm putting in that strong work. We're about to hit 3K subscribers today. Today, we're going to hit 3K. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. I really appreciate y'all, man. The world influences us of the things they want us to be influenced by. And they continue to manipulate us. We got to pay attention to that. We have to pay attention to, we are manipulated, man. The people around you will bring you down. I appreciate that. The people around you will bring you down. Understanding how to set those boundaries with the people around you is major. And a lot of people don't understand that. It's okay to be for your family and friends, but they need to know the boundaries. And if they violate the boundaries, they need to be cut. That's an understanding that people need to have. Because a lot of times people be holding on to situations with family members and friends, and it only brings them down. It only sets them back. And they never, ever understand it until the blow up happens. That's when everybody wants to understand why this happened. When you should have been paying attention to that from the dope. The manipulation games, man. Yeah. We are easily manipulated as the people, man. And they continue to do it, man. It's the game. They continue to do it. But I already know it's bigger than Diddy right now. Diddy start messing with them powerful people, and now they're going to manipulate everything to present to us to make sure it's looked at as he was wrong. Now, if they got some evidence that shows a different light or something, they're not going to show it because it's going to help his situation. This is the manipulation games that the prosecution play. And they'll do it to you too. And you don't even understand it. But the only thing about them doing it to you is you ain't got nobody to speak up for you. The attorney you probably going to get is going to go with the get along gang and push whatever they're trying to push on you. He got some people speaking up for him in the situation of like, oh, they manipulated these tapes to make them look a certain way. How we know that Cassie wasn't hitting him on the tape? All we seen is the point where he snapped. And you know, right? They do have a documentary about him, but you have to understand, them documentaries are made up by people. People lie, man. We have to understand that. When somebody makes something, we all human. You have the ability to lie. I have the ability to lie. Everybody has the ability to lie. So we got to stop taking people for what they say and believing them first. Let's start saying this person's lying first, especially when you really don't know the truth. A lot of us are quick to, when these news reports come out, they quick to say, oh, you're guilty. Well, don't they got a day in court? Isn't it innocent until proven guilty? The only people that look at it different are people that have been in them situations. Like myself. I've been in all kinds of situations, been to trial 5-6 times, and I'm going to war. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to look at it different from the regular person that hasn't experienced anything. They're going to look at it as you're just guilty. Whenever you're charged with something, they're going to look at it as you did it. That's just how it goes. I'm not saying Diddy's innocent of everything, right? But I know for sure a lot of it's hyped up. I'm not going for every single thing these people say. This is how the game goes. Of course. Yes, I went to trial with people lying on me. I had got to trial. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to eventually say my story. I told people the other week I need to sit down and I need to really, you know what I mean, put my story together, how I was charged with murder and they know I didn't do the murder. You understand what I'm saying? This is prosecutors now. I was charged with murder. I went to trial for murder and they know I didn't do the murder. You understand what I'm saying? They allow the people that did the murder to tell on me saying I did the murder and let them go. You understand? And they knew that these people did it. They allowed them to plead to manslaughter. You understand what I'm saying? I had to go to trial for my life, and they know I didn't do it. This is why I'm saying people lie. I've had the most closest people lie on me. So trust me, people lie. You don't trust people, and this is people around you. We can see that everybody that's telling on Diddy are the people around him, are the people that he hung around. It's not nobody that didn't know him. And we got to pay attention to that as people. It's always going to be somebody around you. Somebody else that doesn't be around you, that feels they know you by just seeing you, they hold no weight. They hold no value. It's the people around you that hold value to get you in trouble. You understand what I'm saying? And we need to understand that. I understand it. The people that are around you in your presence that you laugh at the dinner table with, those are the people you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about Nobody across town. This person you said that was your op. You don't got to worry about them. You have to worry about the people at your dinner table. That's the people you have to worry about. And that's crazy. You hear what I'm saying? You say, has Diddy have a concert? I don't know if Diddy had a concert. I mean, Diddy's locked up, but I don't know about his concert. But I'm telling you, I went to Diddy's concert 20 years ago. And, you know, the girls was going crazy over Diddy. So them same ones is probably hating him now. That's just the game. 1 minute they love you, the next minute they don't. It's the game, man. We got to pay attention to this, man. You know? Everybody will tell you they love you. Everybody will tell you they riding for you. Everybody will tell you they with you. You hear me? But those are the people you got to worry about. Not them other people. I'm going to tell you that right now. Everybody that's talking to you, telling you how much they care about you, how much they love you, how much they would never want to be away from you, those are the only people you got to worry about. You don't have to worry about nobody else. And we are really confused on that part. We think that we need to worry about the neighbor, the person over here. No, those are not the people you got to worry about. It's the people you sit down at the dinner table with. Those people. Those are the main people that will destroy you. Those are the main people that will try their hardest to make you look a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? Because they feel that they're next to you and they're believable. Not the other people. When they say something, it don't hold no weight. It's no value to it. It's no merit. Because they're not next to you. Y'all need to pay attention to that, man. That's real important. People worry about somebody else. You worry about the wrong person. And it's crazy that it always happens like that. You get to thinking like, oh, man, I hate this person over here. Man, I hate them around the corner. You should be hating the person at your dinner table. That's who you should be hating. Not the person around the corner. The person at the dinner table you should be hating. Because when they destroy you, right? They don't care what the outcome of your situation is. They feel you deserved it. I'm going to tell you that. The people around you, right? When you have a situation and they feel that they want to destroy you and it doesn't go right for you, you know they feel you deserved it. That's the crazy thing about dealing with people. The people that you can care about so much. Whenever a situation happens and they might have caused that situation to you, they feel you deserved it. So you embraced the enemy forever, however long you embraced them for, right? And when they go about saying they done with you and they don't care and they want to destroy you, you just got to be okay with it because they feel you deserved it. So my thought on that is, why am I ever embracing these people? What is the purpose of me embracing them? Because society and the world says that I'm supposed to? Negative. If it ain't benefiting me and how the way I feel, I ain't embracing nothing. I'm not sacrificing nothing. I did all the sacrificing in my life, right? At one point in time, I did all that sacrificing for people, looked out for people, took care of people. And when it came that time that people flipped on me, it registered different. I understood it different. I said, hold up. I won't give nobody else in the world access to me. I don't care how much I know you. I don't care how long we grew up, how much I know you, how much you've been around me. I won't give nobody that kind of access to me but immediate people. And those would be the main people that destroys you. So it taught me to make sure I don't give nobody access to me. You understand what I'm saying? It's very limited access to me. You feel me? I ain't even gonna lie. When I make it to where I want to be, ain't nobody gonna have my number. I'm saying this just straight up. When I make it to where I want to be, ain't nobody gonna have my number. I love everybody to death, right? But I'm not gonna allow nobody to destroy me trying to call me. I already seen people try to destroy me being around me. I'm not gonna allow nobody to destroy me trying to call me. Call somebody else to talk to me. We gonna make sure it's a third party to verify what you talked about. So you don't say, I said this and I said that and he said this. This is where I'm going at it with life. I am not gonna lie. You can call me what you want. You can hate me however you want. But when I get to the level I want to get to, I don't care about having communication with nobody. Because me having the communication with people is what set me back. I would have been started doing what I'm doing right now if I ain't had people around me. I'm going to be 100. I would have been had the courage to get up and do what I got to do and start my YouTube channel if I wouldn't have had nobody around me. And this is what people have to understand. The people around you are setting you back from going to the level you need to go to. If you don't understand that, hopefully one day you do. You think the people around you embracing them is lifting you up, it's setting you back. I don't care how you related to them, how you know them, not helping you, sitting around you and being your friend. That's not helping your life. And we got that confused. We think embracing somebody because they're related to you, that don't help you. You understand what I'm saying? Those are the ones that are going to destroy you. Those are the ones that are going to turn their back on you instantly. And it's easy for them to do it because you gave them access. Pay attention to the people that you give access to yourself. I want y'all to pay attention to that. The people you give access to you never value it. They always treat you as if they're supposed to be around you. But the people you don't give access to you give you a little more respect. That's why you keep everybody at arm's length. You don't give everybody access to you. You don't allow everybody in your home. You don't allow everybody in your space. People got a lot of negative energy with them, right? And sometimes they just function off of the negative energy so it doesn't affect them. You understand what I'm saying? But you're not functioning off the negative energy. So when they come over to you, it brings your mood down. It brings your level of life down. It brings your thinking down. It brings you all the way down because of the energy that they bring with them. And this comes from the people around you, straight up. If you think the people around you care about you, they would show you. You understand what I'm saying? They're not going to just tell you I love you. Anybody that tells you they love you every day don't love you. Because somebody that love you going to show you. They're not going to get up every day and tell you they love you. Why? I'm showing you I love you. But the people that are mentally trying to make themselves believe they love you, they get up every day and say they love you. Y'all ain't paying attention to that shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's probably because some of y'all do that. And I'm going to be real. Wake up every day talking about you love somebody and you really don't. You just trying to manipulate yourself to function. They're trying to manipulate you to make sure you function between them. These are mental games that you have to pay attention to, man. It's a big fact. Somebody that loves you is going to show you they love you. They're not going to wake up every day and tell you they love you, but never show you. Now, let's be real with that. Can we be real? Somebody that loves you is going to show you they love you. They're not going to wake up every day and tell you they love you, but don't show you they love you. We ain't paying attention to that, huh? That don't make no sense, huh? Come on, man. And it's a lot of people that'll wake up every day. I love you. I love you. I love you. But they cussing you out all the time. They disrespectful to you all the time. How do you love somebody that you cuss out and you disrespect every single day? Because you don't. You're just trying to manipulate the person to think how you want them to think, to believe what you want them to believe. We got to pay attention to the game, man. We got to pay attention to the game, man. And, we working, man. I appreciate all y'all for watching the channel, man. I appreciate anybody that subscribed to the channel, man. I really appreciate y'all because we growing. I know today is the day for the 3K hit. If we ain't hit it already, I know we gonna hit that thing today. 3K subscribers, we growing. And if you want to start your YouTube channel, right, anybody, don't ask for advice from somebody about starting your channel. You just get up and start your channel, man. Don't want no validation from nobody because they're gonna deter you from going to do it. When you got something in your mind to do, you sit down, you plan it, you see how the outcome could be, how it couldn't be, and you just go. Don't wait for nobody to validate you and to big you up to make you want to go do something because you're never going to do it. You're only going to continue to put it off. You're going to say, I'll get to it later. That's how it go. You're not going to say, I'm going to do it right now. And that's how you should be. You should be willing to do it right now. Not wait until later. Not saying I'm going to put it off. Because if you put it off, you're not going to get to it. That's how it is. But if you say, I'm going to start right now, you got a better chance of getting it done. It's going to be bumps along the way. Yes, it's going to be a rocky road. But that's your journey. Everybody's road is rocky. Don't think because this person YouTube channel blew faster than the other, it wasn't rocky. It's always going to be rocky, man. But it's the process and the journey that should keep you thriving. You know, and then you doing something for yourself. Let's think about it like that. You doing something that you're creating. You could go to work and work for somebody. Yeah, cool. But also put something together for you. It's a lot of people that work their entire life and never put nothing together for themselves. Their habits took over for them. And that can happen. Your habits can take over for you and you never put nothing together for yourself, man. Come on, man. We got to wake up. We got to wake up. You want to put something together for you. You understand what I'm saying? Something that you're going to leave for you. And one thing I do know, right? This YouTube channel, when life is over for me, I'm still going to be there with them damn videos. You understand that? And I thought about that, right? I'm going to live on long as YouTube and these social media sites is running. And guess what? They just got started. So they're going to run forever. Put yourself out there. Rep your brand. Do what you got to do for you, man. Stop worrying about other people. Don't live for nobody else because trust me, if it came down to it, they wouldn't live for you. Think about it, man. It's very rarely where it goes both ways, where both people are really there for each other. It's rare. It's rare. Most of the time, somebody is putting out more energy than the other person because they're trying to hold on to something, because they're expecting things to be a certain way. We got to pay attention to that, man. Don't allow someone to let you give more energy than they do and you think that it's going to work. It's not going to work, man. Friendship, relationship, people would destroy everything you work for and don't care. This is the thing of life. People will destroy everything you took years to build and don't care. All those years you put in for work, all those times that you stayed up at night, all that effort you put in, it'll take a person a second to destroy it and not care. But we don't pay attention to that. We hoping that it don't go that way. Not understanding that that's the way it's going to go. The people around you have the best opportunity to destroy you. Keep them away from you, man. It's your boy DZ, man. You already know. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.